What are you up to? What did you do for the holiday? Did you guys cook? I was actually under the weather for the holiday. Hey, Mother Duo, how are you? No, I see you guys speaking. I'm so glad you guys are here. I started to cancel the live at first, but I feel a lot better. I was under the weather earlier in the week. I still was able to get my cooking done and all that stuff, but yeah, it was rough, y'all. It was rough. So I hope you guys had a fantastic holiday. What are some of the things you guys did for the holiday yesterday? I know everybody cooked and probably ate a ton. Did you guys do anything? Hey, Una, thank you for being here. That's my auntie. We're going to be setting up her garden soon. Um, in the spring, auntie? I think in the spring. Hey, Mona, how are you? Before I do anything else and get any further, because I know I'm going to forget, I wanted to give a special shout out to Miss Jennifer. I'm just going to say Jennifer M. She know who she is. She sent me this gift. Hey, J3. Everybody that knows me knows I love my chickens. And so she found these, sorry for all the noise. She found these napkins. I saw somebody else, the Mobinator. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. King Morgan, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. She found these napkins and it displays every day of the week and it has a cute chicken on there. Ain't that cute, you guys? I was like, oh my gosh. And y'all know I'm gonna use them because I love, love, love my chickens. This is so cute. So thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate you. It's nice to be thought of, and that was really thoughtful of her to go out of her way and grab these napkins for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, who was I watching yesterday? Bayou Sugar. She was throwing down in the kitchen over there yesterday. So I was watching her. I think we were on there. Thank you, Auntie. I think we were on there for, shoot, hours, right? While she was cooking. She had made some, look, I want to say it right because I don't want to get in trouble with Bayou Sugar, but you know how some people say pecan and all that stuff. Look, I want to make sure I say it right. She said pecan, so it's pecan candy. And look, she made me want to get my bowls out and start making me some candy. She had it going on over there. So she had a lot done, got a lot done. But I was just catching up on everybody's videos yesterday. Um, hey, Mobinator, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, so I was watching, who was I watching yesterday? Broke Farmer, and he was talking about planning your spring garden. And I said, man, I am so bad at planning. And he had a whole composition notebook. That's one of the things I don't do. And so I think this right here, this platform right here gives me the opportunity to document. Hey, DJ Is, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Gives me the opportunity to document because I'm terrible at writing things down. I know what does well in my garden and and where. My problem is sometimes I run out of space and I just start planting stuff everywhere, anywhere. So we're gonna talk about that today. So I was noticing pecan, right? And she pronounced it and spelled it out how it should be pronounced. Like, look, I ain't trying to get in trouble with Bayou Sugar, so look, it's pecan. Ah, so I was thinking, I said over in this area right here, this raised bed in the back, I said what I'm gonna do, that's where all my cool weather stuff is, and I actually did it the right way this time, you guys. I put my broccoli and, you know, mustards right there, so it's not a lot of sun, as you can see, beaming right there. First thing in the morning, I get a lot of sun right there, but by this time, it's calmed down. It's not as much sun over there, so I think that would be a perfect area. And then, hey, Adhes, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And this bed is where I get all the sun. So, because this area is not actually covered with that shade cloth that I have up there. And this Easy Up that I have up here, this is one of the old school Easy Ups. And my husband and I used to use it when we went racing, right? But I think what happened was either something, I don't know if it was a bracket that was broken on this Easy Up, or the top was, stop that. Got a bully over here in the hen house. I don't know if the top was ruined or something. So anyway, we decided that we were going to use this Easy Up. I mean, it's really sturdy. It's not like the ones that, you know, that they have out here now, because we have other Easy Ups, and it's like you better put weights on those jokers or they're going to fly away. But that one right there, it'll take a lot of heavy wind and everything. So what we did was just I think I got two 10 by 10 tarps to put over the top to shade my plants in the middle there. So even though like I will plant tomatoes and stuff in there, yeah, my husband drag races, Sweet Thumb. I think I have a little short video. We have the car on one of those little short videos that I have in there somewhere. It's in there somewhere. And I think I did a longer video, but I think I had to make it private because they were playing music at the event. So I had to make it private. Didn't want no problems. But yeah, so although I do plant things in the middle over there, I'll put, you know, tomatoes and some of my dwarf cucumbers and stuff like that. And they still do well in there. The sun still comes through, as you can see, but it's not that that killer sunlight that's gonna ruin my plants. So one year, the reason we put it up there, one year we went through the summer, and I think I had watered that morning too. Watered that morning before I went to work, came home, and all my tomatoes were burnt up. And so that's why we decided to put that up. And then of course the arch came later. I believe that arch I just got last year. I think it was last year. Last spring maybe. The arch where I have the grapes right in the front. But the gates and everything, those have been up. And so it is a little bit more planning that I need to do, like all the way in the back there. Hey, Scorpion Slots, I haven't seen you in a minute. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All the way in the back. I hope you guys can hear me okay. Where I have these bushes back here, I want to eventually pull those bushes up and put fruit trees. My husband says no, y'all, but I'm gonna see if I could talk him into it. He said, if you do that, you're gonna have rodents all over the place. But I really want some fruit trees right there. So I was thinking if I pull these two bushes out, then I can just put me some fruit trees right there. I probably can get 3 in that area right there. That's a lot of fruit, y'all. So look, I have to work on them, y'all, and see if I can get those bushes pulled out and get some fruit trees in. Either that, or I'm gonna have to pull a couple of the rose bushes back there. So I have been considering that also. So those are just some of the things I've been thinking about. Everything that's on the patio is going to stay the way it is. I may plant different things. These birds are something else. They're over here digging a whole trench out here. But Right, Scorpion? Right? So that's why, I'm probably just going to pull some rose bushes, you guys. I'm not going to pull my bushes out back there. He already said no. So, and plus we like the privacy. So initially, if I did pull those bushes, that area would be open. And remember, you guys saw me running from that dog that was halfway over my fence. So we don't want that issue. So I'm gonna, yeah, I'll probably leave those bushes there. And then, and just pull the rose bushes from over here. I don't think he minds on that side. So pull a couple of the rose bushes. I actually have, you said you remember seeing lemon trees in LA? I said it's for the thorns. I actually have some citrus, but they aren't doing anything right now. We were having an issue in our area with citrus trees. Hey, growing out the box, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Everybody connect with each other. That guy right there, growing out the box, has a great channel over there also. He has a lot of fruits and veggies, and he breaks down, how to plant and how to fertilize, how to make your own fertilizers, all kind of stuff. He got all kind of stuff going on over there, you guys. So check him out as well. It is growing out the box. So those are just some of the things I was thinking about. These girls are over here digging a big hole. As usual, I'm always filling in holes over here that they've dug up. So trying to keep these girls nothing, from getting underneath there. But yeah, they make it hard sometimes because they do like digging. But anywho, I am gonna pull, yeah, my little chickies. Hey, Country Hustle, how are you? I'm gonna go ahead and pull some of this ginger. As you can see, it's been time to pull it actually. It's just that I had some stragglers behind. So what I'll do is go ahead and pull what I can pull right now, and then I can just cut a piece and leave the tuber in there so it can continue to grow. Hey, Rochetta, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So that's what I'm gonna do. Hold on, let me get me some gloves. All right, I'm back. I think I have you guys facing sideways, huh? Sorry, you guys. But anyway, I'm gonna get down here and try to pull this ginger up. The soil is actually, you see that's already breaking off. The soil is actually pretty loose. Oh, there it is. There's my big piece of ginger right there. You see that? So I'm gonna take that inside, and then these tubers here, as you can see, they're not ready, but they still have some nice roots on them. So I'm gonna drop these back in there and let those continue to grow me some ginger. Uh-oh, I broke that off, but it'll grow back. Uh-oh, see a grub in there. Definitely want to, if you see any grubs, you want to definitely get those jokers out of there. I feed them to my chickens. Grubs will demolish everything. But isn't that a nice piece of ginger? Yes, ginger. So I have a lot of ginger growing all throughout the garden. I have ginger and turmeric growing all throughout the garden. And you can freeze it if you have an overabundance of ginger. You can freeze it, so that's a good thing. Let me throw this in there with the chickens. I know they're going to be upset because only one went in there. They'll be fighting over it. But that's all right. I'm going to let them go ahead and figure that one out. Who's going to get the grub? But yeah, I have ginger all throughout. I wanted to make sure that I had ginger at all times. So in this raised bed, I have ginger coming up also. So this one has sprouted really good. I had a piece over here, another piece here. So that's coming in really good. Got the lemongrass over there, that oregano. That oregano saved my life, you guys. Oregano, ginger, and turmeric. I like to drink that tea, especially if I'm not feeling good and I'm under the weather. I have some comfrey over here. I can't wait for this to grow nice and big because I'm going to fertilize my plants with that. I have some slicers over here. I'm going to go ahead and take that off. And this is November, you guys. The end of November, and I'm still getting slicers. But I am in SoCal, so you know our weather is a lot different. Sorry if I'm making you guys dizzy. See, I have more ginger and turmeric in this raised bed here. And I think around the edges here, since it's nothing here, I think I'm going to drop some garlic. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to drop garlic all around the borders because it's literally nothing back there. That's wasted space, and I don't like to waste space. So if there's anybody in here who has any questions also, if I can answer them for you, I will. This bed right here I love, but this raised bed has to go. Probably after this growing season. I said that before and I still planted in it anyway. But you can see it has a serious gangster lean over here. The legs are giving out on this one. So, and my husband, he tried to save it for me, you guys. He put some extra brackets on the side and everything. So it might hold up a little while longer, but I don't know. We'll see. I probably could put something under it, under the leg over here to stand it up a little bit more. But over here, I have onions in here. I dropped some garlic in here, so that's going to be coming up soon. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting on that, I did drop some radish in there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you see it did germinate. Took a little bit longer than it normally does to germinate, but it did germinate. And I think it's because our weather was crazy. Like we were down in the 60s and then the 70s. Then it went back to the 80s. And so today our high is only 68. So it's good out here today. Really nice out here. So in my little seed starting kit that I started, it was funny. Yesterday when I put up the video, some of the stuff had not even sprouted yet. Now everything has sprouted or germinated, I should say. So that was good. Hey, Nan, thank you for being here. I think somebody else came in the chat. I didn't get to see the name, but I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. If everyone could hit the like button, that would be fantastic. Sorry, you guys, making y'all dizzy. I was just sharing my ginger. I harvested some ginger, a couple of tomatoes from the garden. I do have some strawberries over here, so I'm going to turn you guys around. Thank you, Nan. I appreciate you. You see those strawberries? So there's some strawberries on my green stalk. I'm going to spin it around. I made sure to get my green stalk on the spinners because this space right here is not really level. So here's some more strawberries. So I'm going to harvest those too, because if I don't, the birds will get to them. I hope you guys were able to see that. So I have a few strawberries to get. These are my broccoli that I planted not long ago, probably a few weeks ago. These were starts though that I got from the nursery, and they're doing really good. They're spreading out really nicely. I have one per 5-gallon grow bag. Hey, Carol, thank you so much for being here. That's the floor food girl. I love her to death. You got to go over there and watch her channel. It's all comedy. It's funny. I call her floor food because, you know, she'll have stuff going on. I'm telling you, it'll be food flying all over the place, but it's all comedy. Let's see. What else do I have going on over here? Oh, my onions, you guys. I started me some onions a while ago. I think about a month ago now, or a little over a month. And look, they are doing good. I just went ahead and said I was gonna start them from seed instead of the bulbs. The last time I started them from seed, it seemed like they just took forever and a day, and so I ended up putting bulbs out. But I went ahead and started them from seeds. See how they do. My onions did okay last time, but not as great as I would have liked, even though they were the bulbs. But they didn't get as big as I would have liked them to get. I also have more onions over here. So these are coming up really good. These are onion bulbs, and I actually dropped those probably a few weeks ago. So this whole bed back here has onions, and this is like the last of my these little pepper plants. I have some giant Marconi, so those are doing good, and they're getting more flowers on them. I had to clean those up because they were doing terrible. Yeah, I do have some runners. Also, Sweet Thumb, it's a lot of runners. So what you can do with your runners, if they touch the soil somewhere else, see, like this one, you see, that one is hard to tug on. It'll start a whole new plant, and then you can pull that plant, which is back there, and then you can plant it somewhere else, more strawberries. So that's what I've been doing with the runners. I just take it if I see an empty space in another little pocket on the green stalk, then I just drop my runner in there and start another plant. That way I could plant that somewhere else. There are some empty spaces at the bottom of my green stalk there. I think somebody else came in the chat. Belinda, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. If everyone could hit the like button, that would be fantastic. Share me out. If you're new, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you, Scorpion. I appreciate you. Did everyone have a great holiday? I hope everyone had a great holiday. Yes, you can still grow turmeric and garlic and all that good stuff. I tend to pop it in at times that they say, you know, you shouldn't plant it or whatever, and it does just fine because it takes time. So especially like for onions and garlic, you know, it takes months for that stuff to grow. So to me, no matter what time of year you plant it, 6 to 9 months is still going to be 6 to 9 months. I don't care when you drop it in. So I plant mine whenever the spirit hit me. That's when I plant it, and it does just fine. So a lot of the times you see things in the stores, and thank you, Scorpion. We hope you had a wonderful holiday as well. I hope everyone had a great holiday. The stuff that you see in the store is always going to be bigger than the stuff that you're planting at home, because your plants are not being injected with all this different stuff, and you know, they're using all these different chemicals and things that they're putting on the plants, in the plants and all that, so to get them to grow. But when you're growing organically, you're not going to get super big vegetables. Well, no, that's not true. Sometimes you will, but it won't be like in the store. So, but anyway, let me turn this up. Hey, Miss Chocolate. Look, I didn't know Miss Chocolate could sing like that. So Miss Chocolate and her sister did one of them Suge Avery songs. I was like, y'all go ahead, Chocolate Beauties over there singing like that. So you guys check out Miss Chocolate Drop. Miss Girl and her sister can sing, y'all. So that was good. Nan Musa, she has a nice channel. She chats, she has her chats. Her laugh is really infectious, so that keeps me engaged with her channel because, you know, she has nice topics and stuff. And they have a lot of joking around and chatting on her channel. So I love her channel also. But yeah, Miss Chocolate Drop, you go ahead, y'all, and keep singing. And see them collard trees? I was able to harvest a bunch of collards for the holiday. I was so happy. And I did trim up my banana trees finally. I did not pull them. I was thinking about pulling them out of that container. I didn't get a chance to because one week it rained, and then the next week, well, this week I was under the weather. So I just took the banana leaves and put them around my collard tree that I have in the ground over there. So I need to prune that one up though. But these seem to be doing okay. They're not being eaten up right now. So they are doing good. They're filling in. I did pull a lot of the leaves off. I was able to get some of those purple mustards that I have also. So yeah, everybody connect with one another if you have not connected already, so you can check out other people's channels. So this one, remember, it suffered root shock when I took it out of that raised bed and put it in this container. But look, it's starting to bloom now. These blooms are edible. So that's my pineapple sage. So I do use that. So that was fantastic. But I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, I love that pineapple sage. It's so pretty. So pretty. You know, those blooms, you could put them in your ice cubes, dress up your beverages around the holidays. I got that from @JessDorsha. Thank you, Belinda. You said, God, give me a garden. God will give you a garden. But you know what, Nan? You can get one of the hydroponic things and you can grow indoors. Hey, Julia, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You can grow indoors because I have those too. I haven't started mine's back up because I'm waiting on Mike's Chaotic and GT. Hey, Jasmine, that's my little cousin there. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I got some fam in the building, y'all. I mean blood fam. Y'all family, but I actually got blood family in the building today. See what happens when folks is off work. So I didn't even start mine. This is my shed, y'all. Don't judge me. It's messy. But this is one of my hydroponic systems. It's a 9-pod aero garden. So you can grow indoors. And this one right here is the starter kit that that I just started. And I'm gonna turn this light on so you guys can see better. Let me see. Uh-oh, I'm about to mess up everything, you guys. But let me just move that lid out the way. So as you can see, the plants are starting to come in. Everything has germinated actually. So this is the radish. This one is the Swiss chard. All the Swiss chard is coming in. I have the lettuce over here that's coming in. But these are just, that right there is just a starter kit. That's to basically for me, that's going to help me succession sow my plants for the garden. But as far as my indoor gardens, the Aero Garden, that's the one that I love. I think those were the first ones that I was introduced to. Those were the ones that were popular that you would see, you know, on television or whatever. So that's what I ended up getting, the Aero Gardens. But they have several that are a lot less expensive that you can use also. So you just would get like, if you like tomatoes, you would get the dwarf variety tomatoes, like your Tiny Tim tomatoes. You could plant those in there if you like lettuce and stuff like that. Pretty much any green you could plant in there. You could plant your herbs in there. So I have a 6 pot and a 9 pot. So I can't wait till December the 1st. I usually have all my stuff planted already in the Aero Gardens, but I wanted to wait for their challenge that they had going on. And so I'm going to wait for that and get my stuff started. So, but I will share with the ones that just came in what I just harvested. I harvested me some ginger, Jasmine. And I believe Belinda came in a little bit later, but I harvested me some ginger. Got me a couple of slicer tomatoes. So I am excited. I actually, I'm glad I came over here because I actually forgot to, oh, thank you, Chocolate. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I had got me some dragon tongue bush beans. I started harvesting them because I saw that they were getting kind of big on this plant. And so if you do happen to let them get too big, you can always leave one on the plant, which you should do anyway. Leave one on the plant, especially when it's at the end of its season. You can leave one on there, let it dry out on the plant, and then you can harvest the seeds from these. These seeds are actually kind of pricey to me. These seeds, I believe, were like, I think they might have been like $6.99. Hey, Kenyetta, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. They were like $6.99 a pack, and you only get like 25 seeds. So at the end of the season, I'm definitely going to let at least a couple of these dry out so that I can harvest the seeds. So you always want to make sure you leave at least one plant and let it just go to seed so you can harvest the seeds from it and you can use them next time in your garden. Because those seeds are, I don't know about you guys, but I'm noticing those seeds are going up. And yeah, you could buy seeds from anywhere. You can get them from the dollar store, and you can get them from, the big box stores and stuff like that. But I want to be to the point where I don't have to go purchase seeds from anywhere. So that's my goal, to not have to purchase seeds from anywhere and have all my own stuff. So I haven't gotten there yet. You hear that buzzard out there making all that noise? And Broke was just talking about that last week. I usually have the dog out here making a bunch of noise, my neighbor's dog, not the birds. But that bird is loud. So, but I still have a full garden. I still have some stuff from spring, summer, and it's still going because of our weather. So like this bell pepper right here, I would think that this would be done already. Thank you, Sweet Thumb. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm working on it because normally, you see I cleaned it up. I left this this leaf on here because this one was kind of shading my mustards that I have in there. But I'm gonna go ahead and trim it off. And I'm hoping this weekend, I feel a lot better, so I think I'm gonna go in here and go ahead and separate these banana plants and try to find people that I can give them to that live, locally. So, too bad my aunt has dipped on out and moved to Texas. I would have been bringing you a banana plant to put in your yard. But that's all right, Auntie. We're going to get you all set up in the spring. But yeah, so those are just some of the things that I'm working on doing, making sure that I have all my own seeds for stuff. Do you want a banana, Auntie? A banana plant? They spread, so you have to have you a designated area because, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know that your banana plant spread. And this is actually a dwarf banana plant, so that's why I have it in a half whiskey barrel. Didn't know that they spread. And so if I keep those in there, I'm never going to get any banana production. And so I want to go ahead and take the pups out of there and plant them in, you know, some other containers and then just pass them out to whoever want them. I'll probably keep one and just plant it in the ground somewhere. I do have a little space over there. If I move one of those pots out of there, out of that flower bed over there. So if I move that pot out of there, I'll have a space. Oh, so if you want, we got to talk, Auntie, because I need a video of your backyard, and then we got to discuss what you want and how you want it. So we'll talk about it. Look, I don't draw, so I have to have Matthew draw the map for me. But yeah, so I am going to keep one of my banana plants and put it over in that corner, I believe. And then just keep one in that container. But I'm so hoping to get some bananas. I want some darn bananas from these bushes. Like, I did not purchase it to not get anything from it. It is nice to have the shade from it though, like, you know, that planter that I have right there. So in the summertime, it loves the heat. So as it cools down, I have to put a tree cover over it, which I do. I put a tree cover on it. I learned that the hard way the year before last. Came out here and my plant was dead. Oh, you want a banana? I see. I didn't know you wanted a banana. I will bring you a banana tree. So as soon as I separate them, Jazz, I'll let you know. And I'll get a banana tree over to you. But, you know, in the cool weather, you got to cover them up. They don't like cold. So I put my tree cover over it. Because, yeah, it died all the way back. I mean, all the way back. And I was like, oh my God, I was thinking my tree was dead completely. And then I just decided, I said, you know what, I'm going to fertilize it and keep watering and see if it comes back. And doggone it, it came back. So I was happy about that. Well, thank you, Jazz, for letting me know you want you a banana tree. Because, yeah, I think it is, how many pups in here? Let me see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the main one is actually right here in the middle. And then this guy, this one is the biggest, so I think I'm gonna leave the bigger one in here, and I'll keep the main one because that was the one I started with. But there's 1, 2, 3, oh, actually it's 5 others. Good Lord. Okay, so yeah. I definitely need to get those out of there. So I have to find people who want banana trees and who want to be bothered with them spreading in one area. So I just have to make sure that wherever I put it, it's not going to be an issue spreading out. So, but yeah, I still have a full garden, like nothing really. I did lose some plants, you know, like my peppers. Some of the peppers just fizzled out. But this one, I was supposed to pull this one, and it's starting to get more foliage on it and starting to grow more jalapeno. So I said, I'll prune it up and leave it a little while longer, I guess. It's not like I'm doing anything right now. This one is still giving, you guys. You see all those peppers? This is called pepper basket. So you'll get the red, yellow, orange, and they are super, super hot. And this plant has been here since last year, August. So I just prune it up. It starts growing new foliage and it's still kicking out tomatoes. So it stays. And that one is your sun gold tomato. It's super sweet. It's super delicious. And it's the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, I guess I could just cover it up. You love peppers in your food? I do too, Belinda. I like peppers in my food. I don't like them too spicy, but I do love peppers in my food. And these kale plants, I love these. They grow like trees, but aren't they, the color on them is so pretty. My favorite color is purple, so, you know, that's why. But And in the front yard, I put a artichoke up there. Oh Lord, why did I put the artichoke in the front yard, y'all? The artichoke is so huge, it's ridiculous, but it's so pretty, so pretty. This is my mystery tomato that they were trying to say was an early girl. This is not an early girl tomato, but because these leaves are not, that's not early girl tomato. So that's another mystery tomato, but it's still putting out tomatoes. As you can see, there's one coming in here. There's more flowers up here. So this shade cloth, it actually provides a certain level of warmth for the plants also, as well as shade. So they're still doing really good. So my kale tree right here, got that kale right there, and this kale right here. I love my kale. Pruning it up, take those dead leaves off. Whenever you see dead leaves on your plants, make sure to pull them off. Or any diseased leaves, also make sure to pull them off. Hey, Miss Ellen, Miss G Quat, she has an amazing crafting channel. If you want to learn how to sew, she gives the history lessons and all that, which we all need in our life. And she has a great channel over there. G Quat Traditions. That's GQUAT Traditions with a Z at the end, not an S. And her name is Miss Ellen. My stevia is coming back. I cut it all back. So you want to go in and make sure you cut all those dead branches so your plant doesn't focus on those dead branches either. Trim those off. So I'm going to come back in here and get those out of there, but it's starting to come back in. I did cut that one all the way back. My lemon verbena, it looks pretty sad. I repotted it not long ago, but I think this is just the time of year that sometimes they start dying off, or it's dry and I need to put water in it. I think it's the latter, you guys. It's dry and it needs water. And here's some more kale. So I just go in and pull those dead leaves off. Let them compost in place. The J. Jordan, how are you? I was working out with the J. Jordan this morning. He has a great channel. He's motivating everybody to stay fit. So I love his channel. So well, my time, it's 5 a.m. I'm Pacific Standard Time. So you have to give your time, J. Jordan, that you go live. I think it's 8 o'clock CST. Is it Central? Are you Central? I think he's Central Standard Time. He's in Georgia, so. But yeah, great channels in here, from crafters to gardeners to fitness, car people. It's people that just do all the things. Crocheting, F.R. Humphrey. Look, I know I drove her and Miss Mona crazy with the, they were trying to teach me how to crochet. I don't know why crocheting is so hard for me. Sewing is whatever, but crocheting, oh my God. Even trying to get the first little knot. I think I was driving them crazy. It was funny because, you know, my son, he can, thank you, Jay, I appreciate you. My son, he's like an all around, does everything. He can cook, he can bake, he can draw, he can, you know, he's good with everything, right? So he came in there and he was trying to help me do the first knot. So look, even he knew how to do the first knot. I was like, Lord, I am the worst. So I still have to work at it. I'm not done yet though, you guys. I didn't quit. I just had a lot going on. I had well, still have a dog that's, well, she's not sick, but she went blind in her right eye. And so she had gotten an infection in her eye, and we were treating the eye, and it's a whole medicine schedule. So with her medicine schedule and everything else that's going on, I was like, you know what? Let me give this a break because it was just making me exhausted. So, yeah, Miss F.R. Humphrey, they can crochet over there. She was showing I think it was a sweater. She was getting ready to go on a cruise and she had crocheted herself a sweater. I love stuff like that. I remember my great grandmother used to crochet. I still have one of the blankets in my cabinet right now that my great grandmother crocheted. And no one can use that blanket, not the kids, not a visitor, not no one. Because that's the only one I have that she crocheted. So yeah, and I want to keep that one. Right, Una? Do you have any that great grandma, which would have been your grandma, that she crocheted? I only have one, so I don't let nobody use that blanket. You can't take it home. You can't borrow it. Don't sleep under it. Don't touch it. So you have a shawl? Okay, that's awesome. Yes, awesome to have that kind of stuff because I was like, that's literally all I have. So I smell cigarettes. So it's somebody outside behind me where I just passed that's smoking. I can smell it. So I'm going to come back over this side because I do not want to smell anyone's cigarettes. No offense to anyone, but I can't do the cigarette smoke. But yeah, those things are always great to have. But those history lessons on G Quad's channel are just amazing. I mean, she'll go back and break down, from great grandfather to great uncle, and she has a whole history lesson for you. So I love checking out her channel. So, but anyway, what are you guys up to? Is anybody Black Friday in today? I'm certainly not. I don't have any small children anymore. I used to do the Black Friday shopping when my kids were small for electronics. Your grandmother taught you how to crochet when you were 4. Good man, that would have been amazing. You have her industrial sewing machine. I saw one of the beautiful machines you have. Is that at your sister Joanne's house, or do you have one of the same type of machines at your house also? That is so awesome. And it's funny because I have my mother-in-law's. My mother actually has one of those, one of those machines. It's under like a table. So I have my mother-in-law's, but I believe my mother still has hers too. Those are awesome. So I thought about taking it to a shop and getting it repaired because I don't think it runs or anything, but I just couldn't see getting rid of it because I just think they're awesome. So, and I sew on my machine. I'll make aprons and stuff like that. So I do have some aprons that I've made. So whenever I decide to do a giveaway, I'll probably unleash some of those aprons and stuff. But yeah. So that's about it. Your sister, oh, you and your sister collect. But you guys really, really use your machines like Unbiased. Unbiased has some really, really nice equipment. She has embroidery equipment. What is her channel? At Unbiased LLC. She sews also. She has a really great channel. She has some really great equipment over there. And, but those are people that really, really use their equipment. I mean, they literally sew, every day and make things to sell and stuff like that. So, check out her channel. She has a great, great channel. I think she goes live on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Did I say them all, you guys? And YouTube. So, yeah, she has a great channel. I love making aprons. I usually like to get the canvas fabric, although I do have a couple. The one that you guys see me in, it's actually nothing but the novelty cotton fabric, and it's held up. I made mine The beginning of, I think the beginning of COVID, when, nobody could go out. So this was all I had was my oasis back here. And so I would come back here, but it held out really good. And I've been washing it, and it's still holding up really good. So that novelty cotton works really well. But if you want something that's gonna, really, really last, the canvas fabric is good as well. So the ones that I make here and there when I have time is usually with the canvas fabric. I'll bring you one, Auntie, when I come your way. It's the canvas fabric. Um, so I really like those, and they hold up really well also. So, but yeah, I love making my aprons. And I love making them with pockets because I'm always losing my tools. And so I said, at least if I have my pockets, I'm just taking a swoop around because usually I only stay on for an hour. And so we down to the last 10 minutes, you guys. So I'm going to do a swoop around. Let me tell you one dumb thing I did. So last week it got super windy, right? And I had like this is a Home Depot bucket, so they're pretty sturdy. But I had a flimsy plastic bucket that I set this on. So dumb. It fell over and broke one of my bell pepper plants. I was so mad. So mad. But I mean, the plant is fine. It still has flowers coming on it. Still bell peppers coming in on it and everything. But I was so mad because it was like 3 bell peppers on there that had grown to size. And because I was under the weather, I wasn't really coming out here to check on them. So when I came out here, they were all dried out and dead. So I had to just cut it off. I said, I won't be doing that again. And I kept saying, I was thinking, I said, oh, I don't even know why I set it up there. I think it was sitting on top of a big bin that I needed to use, and I was sifting that soil. I said, sifting some soil, Mona. Hey, young Riaz, how are you? Hi, Tamika. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I think I needed the bin to sift some soil. And so since I had it on top of there, that was why I put it up there. And I kept saying, oh, I'm going to move it, put it on top of this bucket, and forgot. And we had strong winds and it blew it over. So anyway, it happens. I hope everyone had an amazing holiday, you guys. Happy belated Thanksgiving for those that I didn't get to reach out to. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. And I hope you have wonderful holidays to come. Christmas is coming and all that good stuff. For those who do celebrate, I know there are some that don't celebrate that stuff. So for those that do celebrate, I know you guys are getting prepared. I actually have a lot of stuff in there that I need to go in there and wrap. I like to get my wrapping done early. I have a whole crap ton of grandkids, so I have a lot of their clothes and stuff that I went ahead and purchased. Well, all the clothes that I'm going to get them. So I went ahead and purchased all that stuff in like the first part of October. So I'm done with that. So I need to get that wrapped, and then I'll just focus on whatever toys or gift cards for whatever they want to get. So that's going to be that. But I hope you guys have an amazing weekend and enjoy your eats, because I know a lot of people still have their leftovers. These birds are still over here digging, you guys. Oh, sorry, ladies. I forgot to open their house back up. Sorry. I was cleaning in there this morning. I forgot to open their door. I know they're like, ma'am, we have eggs to lay. I actually only have one laying right now. The other 2 are in their off time, but I see the other one going in there, so maybe she's gonna lay. She started pecking on the door like, excuse me, can you open this door so I can get in there? Yep, maybe she's getting ready to start laying again. I said, you need to get your leftovers in the freezer. Yeah, if you're not gonna eat them, right away. I couldn't eat that much. I had like a super small bowl, and I don't eat meat anyway, so all I was eating was the sides, and that was that. You're still in AZ? Okay. You know what I was thinking about? Somebody else was saying on their channel that it was illegal to send seeds to people, right? And so it's funny because normally if I send seeds to someone, I'll just purchase them and send them, via Amazon, right? So I decided I was going to send some seeds to one of our fellow YouTubers, garden YouTubers, and I said, let me send some seeds from my garden. I tried to send those seeds and they sent them right back, and it had a, a stamp on, I mean, a letter on there telling me why. I was like, oh Lord, I had no clue, you guys. I had no clue it was illegal to send seeds. And so any seeds that you guys get, it will be via Amazon. And even for certain companies, because I noticed that in the beginning of the year, I was going to order something from Baker Creek, and they were able to send those seeds my way. Now it says that they can't send to me. So if I do want the seeds, I would have to send them to another, another connecting state or something, and then, see how to get them, but it ain't that serious for me. So it's like, okay, if you can't ship them to me, then that's whatever. But I was like, wow, yep, they're starting to shut that down. It's like, oh no, you will not be sharing seeds. Sorry. What are you doing, girl? So yeah, no more shipping. So any seeds that you guys get from me, it'll definitely be coming from Amazon or something, because they wouldn't allow it. So sorry. I like to share, but I was like, I guess you can't. If somebody lives locally, I could share, but I can't ship them from state to state. So, oh well, I tried. And then I was like, oh, well, maybe I was thinking I said, well, maybe I shipped it wrong. Let me, package it a different way. But listen, I don't need no legal troubles, especially for no seeds. So I don't know. I have to look it up, Scorpion. I have to look it up and find out exactly why. So, because, yeah, they shut that down. Also, a lot of the grow zones for different people have changed. Mine is still the same. It's still, pretty much warm as ever here. So my grow zone is still 10B. So, but I know some people, their grow zone has changed. Yep, another reason to save your seeds. That's what I said. Yep, it happened to me, and they were sent back. So that's why I'm trying to stay on top of saving all my seeds. I'm gonna let at least one plant of each variety go to seed so that I can get some seeds like these over here. You're upgrading your water storage. Yep, I'm telling you, we have to be prepared because stuff is happening. You guys see those seeds in these pots here? So those are chive seeds. So I think that's what I was trying to send. It was either chives or leeks. But I guess nonetheless, it wouldn't have made a difference what kind of seeds they were. They're not letting you ship it. So anyway, I'm getting ready to bail out of here, you guys. It has been my hour almost in 1 minute. If you guys have any questions, let me know that I can answer for you. I don't know about the shipping situation, so I have to actually look that up and find out exactly why it's illegal to ship the seeds or whatever. So I'm going to do that. But thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate you all. You haven't had any problems, really? Yeah, they wouldn't let us ship. Are you shipping locally? Or are you shipping to other states, Felicia? No problem, Scorpion. It is my pleasure, and I appreciate you guys all being here and taking the time out of your day to hang out with your girl for an hour. I know you didn't have to. You could be anywhere else. You could be out Black Friday shopping, but you decided to hang out with your girl, and I appreciate it. So, yeah, I'm going to be looking that up, and I'm definitely going to start planning out this darn garden of mine. I'm going to go ahead and change out those tarps, though, because I know my tarps that I have on top of my Easy Up over my garden, they are worn out, so I'm going to be changing those before the spring comes in. I'm not going to do it now because it's going to be a waste of time with all the wind and all that we're going to have up until spring. So I'm going to wait, but I'm going to be changing those out. But I do have them, so that's good. You sent some to South Carolina? Man, I guess maybe it depends on how you package them. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll just go to the post office and ask. Maybe I packaged them wrong. I don't know. So we'll see. Or maybe I have to fill out some form or something. So we'll see. That way at least I'll know. But I'm definitely going to make sure that I save all my seeds, all the seeds that I can, and just keep planting as much as I can. Like my the ginger, what I do is I go to what is it, H Mart? Yeah, H Mart, which is a Korean store, and they have like a bag of organic ginger. So I bring it home and I plant them. And look, I'm already getting ginger. And I'll plant their turmeric also, ginger, turmeric. I do want to try planting jicama also. I've actually never tried jicama, but I want to try it anyway. But anyway, I know I'm over my hour. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all. Look, I can go on and on about this garden forever, so I'm not going to hold you guys up. You guys have an amazing day. Thank you guys all for being here. I appreciate you. See y'all soon. Bye. Auntie, I'm going to call you right now. Bye, you guys.